Are you new to my team? Do you not have the luxury to buy VC at any given time? Maybe you're a college student. Maybe you don't have any money to spend on virtual cards. Or maybe you just don't even want to spend any money in general on 2K and you're going to be a no money spent budget baller in NBA 2K20 Myteam. If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you're in luck, because in today's video, I'm going to give you guys every single thing that you need to know in order to be successful in NBA 2K20 Myteam. Everything you need to know, from working the auction house, what filters to use to make a lot of MT, what game modes to grind, and which ones to leave alone, what players to buy, what players to not buy, what players to get, and pretty much everything that you need to know, once again, in order to be successful and have the best team possible in NBA 2K20 is going to be covered in today's video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, NBA 2K20 season is officially here, guys. If you're excited and you're ready for the grind and you want to have good luck and be blessed in 2K20, then do me a favor, leave a like right now on the video. If you do not leave a like right now, you're going to be having bad luck with locker codes, with packs, and pretty much everything in 2K20, so don't risk it. Leave a like right now on the video. Don't be one of those people that's wondering why you don't have any good luck. You're gonna remember you forgot to leave a like, so leave a like right now, subscribe to the channel with notifications on, and pretty much on the screen also there's a code, there's a gift card for PS4 or Xbox. If you guess the missing number or letter, you end up winning the gift card, and hopefully that helps you out with your grind in 2K20. And also let me know down below in the comments what was the first 2K that you ended up playing, and also let me know what you're looking forward to the most in 2K20, because like I said, in today's video I'm gonna make sure that you guys are prepared and ready to be successful in 2K20 and pretty much have the best experience, the best team that you've ever had in any year of 2K. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that you follow me on Twitter and on Instagram and on Twitch, and obviously be subscribed on YouTube, because like I did earlier, I gave you guys a gift card. I'll be doing more giveaways, giving away MT, VC, and pretty much everything that I can in order to help some of you guys out. So make sure to follow me. All the links are down in the description below. But now let's get right into the stuff that you need to know and do in especially day one of 2K20. Now, the first thing is you want to make sure that you pick a starter pack that you're going to be playing and using pretty much as long as you possibly can. And 2K actually did a really good job with the starter packs this year, because you can pick Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, or Hakeem, which I consider the top three, picks that I would definitely consider. And to be honest, like, if I had to pick one for everybody, I would go with Tracy McGrady. Now, I know some people are saying, Carlos, there's D Wade, you can evolve him to a pink diamond and so on. Well, that is true. I've been playing 2K for like a while now, and I've always had one of the best teams. I've always been good at working the market and knowing exactly how to build a team. And let me tell you right now, D Wade is trash. I hate to say it, he's the third greatest shooting guard of all time, but let's be honest, if you've been playing 2K for at least 1 year, you know that D Wade is not a good card in my team. Will they change for 2K20? I doubt it, because of the quick draw badge and stuff like that. Some players are gonna have bad releases already, but Tracy McGrady is one of those players that is always cheesy no matter what. Like, 2K gives you a gold, he's amazing. An emerald, even better. Sapphire, even better. And this time you can upgrade him to a ruby. So I would really suggest for you to get Tracy McGrady, but again, at the end of the day, everything's pretty much up to you. It's called my team, not Carlos' team. It's CarlosStory here. Okay, that was a lame joke, but you know what I mean. Like, pretty much everything is what you want to do. I'm just trying to give you the best opinion and the best tips that I can give you in order for you to be the best that you can be in 2K20. And like I said earlier, 2K ended up adding something amazing. As you see on the screen, they ended up adding a feature where like they exclude cards that you already have. So that's going to be huge when you eventually start sniping certain players, certain divisions, certain tiers, and so on. So just keep that in mind. That's a major thing that they changed this year in 2K20. But pretty much after you unlock the auction house and you sold everything that you don't need, now you want to snipe for players to make MT and also players that you want to choose. The biggest tip that I can give you for my team is pick players that you are comfortable using. Like I said earlier, Tracy McGrady is super cheesy, but maybe you really like D Wade. So go for D Wade. Maybe you want to pick Hakeem as your starter pack. But again, it's my team. It's your team. You do what you want in terms of like the players. That's the biggest tip. Like, if I say a card is good, you should, it's pretty much guaranteed that it is good. But sometimes some people do have different styles of playing, and maybe a certain card isn't good for you. So just keep that in mind and just work the auction house. You want to go for silver players. Every single year, silver players have the most value because people are trying to get them done for collections, for tokens, and stuff like that. So you want to be sniping silvers. Some of the best divisions are like Pacific. Just certain like Heat players too tend to have a lot of value. It really just depends which ones are going to be more common than others. That's mainly what determines the price. But in general though, if you do silver, 500 to about like 1,000, you're gonna be making a lot of MT. And once you make enough MT, you want to build a team that you can start grinding domination or triple threat offline. Those are the 2 game modes that I really consider the most important ones to grind. I would really do domination first because I feel like they give you a good mix of MT and also tokens. They did end up making it different this year, that you just have to beat the team. Like, you no longer have to get enough points. They just have different levels of difficulty. 1 star is like, you know, lower level, and then 3 stars is like the max level. So just keep that in mind. Domination is different. Triple threat offline is also really good to grind. Triple threat, in my opinion, is my favorite game mode that 2K has ever released. So just keep that in mind. Just work the auction house to the extent to where you have a team for triple threat offline and also a team for domination. Just run a 10-man rotation. You don't need 13 players. If you get injured, just bring in one of those bronzes off the bench or something. But like I said, get rid of everything, get as much MT as you can, and then start grinding domination or triple threat offline, or just do a mix of both. Go up until you're stuck on domination, then switch over to triple threat, and then eventually you'll start getting tokens, you'll start getting MT, and that's when you really start to just have, you know, more options pretty much. Because a lot of the times, about like a week later, certain players start dropping, and by then you already finished running domination. You get certain reward players. This year we have a lot of great reward players. You get like Galaxy Opal, Dominique Wilkins from Triple Threat Offline. From domination, you get Sean Kemp, which I believe is a pink diamond. You also end up getting Jay Ridge, who can also be a Galaxy Opal too. So just keep that in mind. You want to grind those 2 game modes. You want to get as much MT and as much tokens as you possibly can, while also upgrading your team to where you can still keep grinding those offline game modes. You don't have to have the best team. Like, just keep that in mind. You just want to have the bare minimum to be able to grind domination and triple threat offline. And once you do that for a while, you'll notice that you'll start getting a lot of tokens, a lot of MT, a lot of players. A lot of the players that you get from triple threat or domination, sell them. Sell anything that you don't use. Do not have anything in your collection that has no value. Don't be that person that has a gold, you know, Zion Williams not even being used. Sell him. He's gonna have value. Pretty much everything has value day 1, week 1, and so on. So keep that in mind. And like I said, once you start getting more tokens, more MT, go to the token market, get some of those cheesy Sapphire players, get, you know, players from the auction house. Don't spend too much on certain players. Like, don't go spending 80K on Amethyst Giannis. Amethyst Giannis cannot shoot 3-pointers. You don't need him. Do not get him. There's going to be better emeralds, sapphires, and stuff like that. Like, you don't need no Giannis on your team. He's cool. He might be your favorite player, but you don't need him. Don't spend MT. If you get him, sell him. Sell him right away. That you can't put him at point guard anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So just make sure that you sell anything you don't need. And again, just grind those offline game modes, domination, triple threat offline. And the next big tip that I can give you guys is stay up to date with locker codes. You want to make sure that you stay up to date with every single one, even if it's only 100 MT, even if you don't want anything on the boards or whatever, do them. Do every single locker code, trust me, because in 19, I built a 10-man rotation of Galaxy Opals thanks to locker codes. So they work, trust me, especially they get better and better, especially during Christmas. That's when they really start getting better. So make sure that you stay up to date with them. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, and then follow my team as well on Twitter. That's where they post it. I'll be reposting them on Twitter and on Instagram. And if they're really good, I'll put them on YouTube as well. So just make sure that you stay up to date with them. Also, make sure that you do the challenges that they give us. Anything that's going to give you like 750 or more MT, do it, because 1,000 MT goes a long way. Especially if they give you like a certain card too, or a pack, you want to do those challenges. Now, you don't want to do the challenges that only give you 250 MT unless they're required for you to proceed to the next challenge. So for example, maybe the first challenge is 250 MT, but at the end, you get like an amethyst player. Make sure that you do those challenges anytime that they add them. You want to also log into Myteam every single day, because they do have the daily reward where like you get something for just pretty much logging onto Myteam. Maybe even if you don't play Myteam, you know, multiple hours a day, just make sure that you at least log in once a day so that you can eventually get those rewards too. And pretty much anything free that 2K gives you, take it. Take every single thing that they give you. And just keep in mind that you do have to grind. A lot of people expect things to happen overnight or be handed, you know, Galaxy Opals and stuff like that, but that's just not how it works. In life, anything that you want, no matter how small or big, you have to work for it. It doesn't get handed to you unless you're like blessed and super lucky. So keep that in mind. You do have to grind. You do have to put time in. Some people are like, hey, Carlos, I don't have time to grind. If you don't have time to grind, then you don't really need a team anyway, because you clearly don't have time to play the game, right? Like, obviously, everybody at least that wants to play my team throughout the year has at least 30 minutes to an hour to play. That's enough to get one domination game in. That's enough time to get like a few triple threat games in, and so on. And then obviously getting the daily rewards and locker codes. That only takes literally not even 5 minutes. So just keep that in mind. Don't think that everything's gonna get handed to you by 2K. Even though they are doing a good job with locker codes, especially this year, it seems like they're going to be even better. So make sure they stay up to date. But that right there is going to be pretty much everything that you need to know. Obviously, I'll be updating you guys with every, little tip or big tip that I have throughout the year. That way, you guys can stay up to date with everything. Obviously, follow me, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. All the links are in the description below. But I'm excited though. The next video that you guys see from me is most likely going to be NBA 2K20. I'm ready to grind. I think we ended up ending 2K19 with 175k subscribers, which is not bad. My goal was to end it with 80,000 subscribers. So we clearly passed that thanks to you guys. So thank you guys for showing love. But that is going to be the video. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, help me out. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out these 2 videos that I uploaded. And they're doing my final pack opening. And they're doing a nice little budget squad finale. Really good episode. Check it out. That way you guys can see what I ended my budget, no money spent squad with. And then check out this other video. And as always, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, hundreds on my bed, texting with the bill. Roses in my wallet and I'm flexing it for real. Racks and racks and racks, I look like rookie of the year.